Hello everyone, I am Passioknit Kelsie and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be testing out some yarns that we bought in a previous vlog recently. I went to Joann's and I picked all of these out, even though I shouldn't have. The yarn we're going to be using today is Big Twist Living yarn. I went and I bought all of the Pride colors that my Joann's had in stock. So first we have the regular rainbow one. Here it is. Looks pretty good. It's rainbow, but the color name is Inclusivity, which is pretty good. The next one that I bought is this one. This one is supposed to be the Buy Pride flag. There's that. Not bad, not bad. The color name is Serenity. Next, I bought this one here. This one is supposed to be the Lesbian Pride flag. And the color name is Spirit. The last one that my Joann's had in stock was this one here. This is supposed to be the trans flag, and the color name is Life. So here is all of the colors that I got. They do have more, just so you know. They just didn't have them at my store. They have a Pan Pride color, which is yellow and blue and pink. And then they also have a non-binary flag, and they also have an Ace Pride flag. And they may have others. I am not 100% sure, but these are all the ones that I have with us today. I have seen these yarns a lot, of course. I'm not sure if I have used them necessarily. I don't think that I've used the rainbow one. I believe that I have used the trans flag one because I think I made a cardigan out of it. And I don't think I've tried either of these at all. I have heard good things, I've heard other things, and I just want to test it out myself, see how it works. Really, I want to see like how the colors work up, see if it looks good in general. The one thing that I've heard about these yarns is that the colors don't work up like consistent with their flag, I think. I might just be wrong. I don't even remember where I heard this from. Probably in the comment section somewhere. But yeah, I want to try them all out. It's the perfect time as well because it is in fact Pride Month. Happy Pride Month, everybody. I hope you are celebrating yourself or someone in your life. I am going to make things because that's what I do. So just looking at them, the rainbow one honestly looks really good. All of the colors look pretty even. It looks like it's gonna work up to be lovely. I mean, I can't wait to see what it looks like. This one looks interesting. I wonder how they're going to do it exactly, because the trans flag, it goes blue, pink, white, pink, blue. So I wonder if they're just gonna make all of the colors even. Are they gonna do just the 3 colors and then repeat? Are they gonna follow the flag? So is it gonna go blue and then pink and then a section of white and then another section of pink and then a section of blue? Are the 2 blues, like, is the blue section gonna be bigger than the other ones or not? Like, is it gonna be shorter? Like, are they accounting for the repeat at the beginning or not? I don't know. And all of the stripes are the same size on this one. On the Buy Pride flag, I also have a question about how the colors are going to work up. All of the stripes are not the same size on the Buy Pride flag. It has a thicker pink stripe, a small purple stripe, and then a thicker blue stripe on the bottom. So I wonder if that is going to be consistent. Like, is there going to be a lot of pink, a little bit of purple, a lot of blue? We'll see. I can't tell just by looking at the ball. And I can't tell just by looking at the ball on this one either, so we'll find out. And then for the Lesbian Pride flag, all of the colors are the same size. So it goes dark orange, white, light pink, purple, and then a darker pink purple. So I also would like to see if this is going to work up correctly. First of all, we want to see if it's in the right order. Second of all, we want to see if all the colors are even and if the repeat is correct, you know? Did they do it right or did they just dye it those colors? So that's all of the examples that I have. I am gonna start with the Buy Pride because this one's mine. So let's jump into it. I feel like in order to, oh gosh, really get how the colors work up, we should probably just make like a flat panel, right? And in order to make a flat panel, why not just make a little tote bag? Gay people love tote bags, okay? So I'm just gonna grab my 5mm. I'm gonna make a little rectangle, and I'll probably do like a single crochet around all of the sides, and then we'll put a strap on it. That's how you make a tote bag. Generally, I would make a tote bag with cotton because I would imagine they're better when they're a little bit more sturdy. I want it to be more sturdy, so I'm going to do a single crochet. Even though that might take a little bit extra time, that's okay. I truly just want to see how these colors are going to play out. So that's the plan. I'm gonna do single crochets, I'm gonna make a rectangle, make another rectangle, and attach and strap. What is like standard size for a tote bag? This is probably good for a tote bag opening, and then just like a little bit longer for the length. This is a ruler, so it's 12 inches. It's actually 12.5. I don't know why they made it like that, but it is. So I'm gonna do a chain, make it just a little bit longer than this to account for shrinkage, and start crocheting. I ended up chaining 60, and I'm starting my single crochets. I'm going across the first row in the back bumps because I want it to look pretty. I don't necessarily know if that's going to matter whenever I sew them together or not, but it's not that hard. It's only one row, so it's fine. I have a brand new Smosh Reddit stories to watch, so I'm just gonna get settled in and get to stitching. I always crochet faster whenever I have something else going on, like watching a movie or listening to music, or basically doing anything else than thinking about my crocheting. So let's go.
It also felt like they were just using the house and didn't really care about seeing us, the homeowners.
I've done about 4.5 rows, but this is the start of the flag right here, pink. So I want to just pull out the yarn and kind of just look at it, if you know what I mean. Okay, yep, flag starts here at pink, and the pink section is pretty big. Goes from here to here, pink, and then this is purple, but honestly it's pretty hard to tell when it turns from purple to blue, but I think it's like right here, this little lighter section in the yarn right here, right there. I think that's where it changes from purple to blue. That would make the purple section very tiny, like only this long. And then from then on, it would be blue, which, like I said, the bi flag has a big section of pink, small section of purple, big section of blue. So like technically, yes, but also it's extremely tiny. Like it's not even half as big as the pink. It's not even a third of the pink. It's more like maybe a fifth or something like that. I think it should be a little bit bigger, but I don't know if it's like that through the entire skein or if this is just like a one-time thing. But yeah, anyway, very, very tiny piece of purple, and then it goes blue. And once again, I can't even, the purple and the blue are so similar to each other. Like, doesn't this look like it turns back to purple in between the pink and the blue? Just like this much, right? Okay, this is blue, yep. Right here, it kind of turns purple a little bit before the pink starts, which would not be correct, right? Because the bottom of the flag is blue. It should start over at the top at pink. It can't just go blue, purple, blue, purple, pink, purple. But also I do understand that dyeing yarn is hard and dyes run into each other, and if you mix pink and blue, you're gonna get purple. So like, it could be intentional, it could also not be intentional at all. Anyway, let's compare the blue section to the pink section. Are they the same size? There are a few very small like blotches throughout the pink. Blotches of other colors, like this. It doesn't bother me a ton. I just want to point it out for you. Wow. Wow. Okay, so, right here is where we started. The pink going into the blue. Well, purple. It should go into the purple. The very, very, very short, small piece of purple. And then this is the blue. And then we've got the next start of the pink. And this pink is like super long. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, and then we have a big piece of purple, because this is definitely purple right here. This is not blue. Okay. It goes from pink straight into purple, which is fine, because that's what it does on the flag. Pink, purple, blue. But then right after that, there's no blue anywhere to be found, and it starts pink again. That's not correct. Okay, and now it's running back into purple. Just purple. Just purple. This piece of purple is very long. It's still going, and it's still purple. And it's, once again, very purple. It's definitely not blue. What? Okay, all right, and it's back to pink. There's no blue in here. And okay, and then the next pink is only this long. Look at it. Do you see it? And immediately back to purple. Oh. Now we're back on pink. This is blue. This one's blue. Okay, we finally hit some blue. Do you see the color difference? Let me try to... This is purple, pink. You just got a few strands of blue right there. And then it goes from blue, this much purple, and then it goes right into pink. Pink for a little bit, and then it goes back to blue. So, okay, I guess we found out that this is not consistent with the flag whatsoever. It's not even really consistent throughout the skein, I'm gonna say. I think it is just randomly dyed, however, with pink and blue and purple, which that's all right. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to follow the flag. I mean, it still represents Bi Pride. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to my YouTube video. I'm just gonna keep on going with these single crochets, and once we get a few more rows in, we'll see how it's working up. It's not terrible, but I want to see a little bit more. I've done 21 rows. This is what it looks like. It is definitely random. It's not bad. It's kind of interesting. It's pretty much like it's going back and forth between pink and blue. There's this one little stripe of purple right here, but yeah, after that it's once again just going back and forth between pink and blue. Also, I've been making this, I'm working on it. I've decided this is not, it's not good enough to be a tote bag. It's too stretchy. It's not sturdy enough. So I'm trying to think of something else to make it into. No. I should have known that this wouldn't be good for a tote bag before I started. Yay for wasting time.
Hey guys, so I was a little bit upset about the tote bag and I decided to stop working for that day, but I did like the idea of doing single crochet swatches to just kind of like see how the colors play out. So I did that last night, and now
we're back. So if you remember the Bi Pride yarn thing, the swatch that we made, I didn't make another swatch for this one because it was late. But if you remember, this is generally pretty random. It goes like back and forth between pink and blue, pink, blue, pink, and blue. It has like strip of purple, and then it just goes back to like pink, blue, kind of just in random intervals, and then I'm assuming it goes back to purple after that. It's actually like, there's not a lot of purple in here, but yeah. There's not a lot of purple on the flag, I guess. Now, next, I made this swatch, which is supposed to be the trans colors, and this is called Life. This is how it worked up. So as you can see, this is not consistent with the trans flag. I just did a 20 by 20 rows. I want to pull out some more yarn to just kind of like see where it's going, but I'm assuming it's going to be a kind of like section of white, and then it's going to go just back and forth randomly between pink and blue, and it will probably just keep doing that. It'll have a section of white and then a section going back and forth between pink and blue, although this blue and pink section is very, very big. Wow. Okay, there you go. Okay, well it went to white, but it was very little. Only from here to here. And then it goes back to pink. And then white. Okay, now the white section is large. A little bit of pink again, a little bit of white again, and we're back to blue. I'm making a big mess. Not my favorite, not very consistent. I feel like I wouldn't buy this specifically to make something that represents the trans pride flag, but I think that's just me. I just don't like the way that the yarn works up. I don't really think it's pretty, but maybe I just haven't made the right project yet. But same deal with the By Pride yarn. This one is definitely random. The colors are there, but it does not coincide with the flag. Next, we will look at the Lesbian Pride. This is called Spirit, the color name. Here's how my swatch worked up, which it doesn't even have all the colors in it. But if you can tell, this also does not follow the flag color orders. So it starts on like a light orange, and it goes into like a darker orange, but it has a lot of like back and forth between the colors, which I do not like. I would much rather the color just change and be over with, rather than having like a few inches of the new color, a few inches of the old color, and like back and forth. But anyway, it is a lighter orange, darker purple, lighter purple, but then it goes back into a darker purple. After the darker purple, it goes back into a darker orange color, back and forth, purple again, back to dark orange, and then it is getting into dark orange. It's going to go back and forth a bit between a lighter orange color, and then it started on white. It's gonna go back to orange for a second, and then it'll go back to white. I'm pretty sure after this white, it's going to go back into orange. And yes, that is correct. So they're kind of just like treating it as sort of a gradient type of thing. So if you could see, it pretty much goes purple, orange, white, orange, purple, and it'll just repeat this all the way throughout the skein, which is pretty, but it's not the lesbian flag. Yeah. The only reason I like this one is just because the colors are good. Once again, I wouldn't buy it specifically to make a lesbian pride themed object, probably. Lastly, we have our inclusivity swatch, which is a rainbow. I had to make this one a little bit longer until I got to the red, but this one does follow the stripe pattern. It goes purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. I think after red, it may start over at purple. No, it goes back to orange, and then it will go backwards. Once again, I wish it was just stripes, but it does this weird little dancey dance in between the color changes where it'll start the color change, but then it's like no, and it'll go back to the last color you were on, and then it will go back to the color that it's changing to, which makes the lines not solid. I don't necessarily like that, but I'm sure some people do. It's not what I pictured. It's not what I wanted. So anyway, this is red, turns to orange right here, and then it goes orange just for a little bit, goes back to red, just for like this much, and then it's orange. Then it's officially orange. And it does that in between every single color, but like why? I mean, at least on this one, we know that they can follow a specific color pattern. So if they wanted to make the other ones in the order of the flag, they could have. And that's all the swatches that I have. I'm gonna pull this one out and use it for something. One thing about this yarn is that it definitely feels good. It's really soft. I like using it so far. Seems like good quality. It's definitely encouraging me to buy more of the Big Twist Living, maybe in some of the solid colors. Right now I am making another one of the ABOC Studio top-down tops because it's an easy go-to and I am tired of making decisions. So we will see how it turns out. I probably should have picked something smaller, but it's too late for that. I'm not turning back again on another project in this video.
3, 4, 5. There's only 5 for 1.
Interesting. I just finished the first skein of this yarn and this is how far it is into the shirt. The colors are working up fine. It's not bad. But anyway, I'm gonna tie on the second skein now, keep working, make it longer, and stop whenever I feel the urge. I think that just about does it. Well, what do you think? Do you like the way that it turned out? I have to say it's pretty interesting. At first glance, would you be able to tell that this is supposed to be the lesbian pride flag? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. This is the back. This is where we're gonna have to stop this video. Unfortunately, I'm a busy woman. I would love to try it on for you, but not today. So guys, as far as the Big Twist Living Pride yarn collection, well, I guess it's not really a pride yarn collection. They just made all of these colors, I guess. I don't know. They are not to my liking personally, because if I wanted to buy a yarn that was to make a pride flag, I would prefer it to follow the flag colors, make sure they're in order, and just be a better representation, basically. Because I am someone who is lazy, so if I want a striping yarn, then that would be great. I would love that so much, rather than buying all of the colors separately and having to cut and weave in ends and make it look all nice. If they actually had yarns that were just dyed in the stripes already, like that would be so helpful for me, but these are not that. They definitely can be awesome for a more abstract look if you don't want it to be stripes, but if you want to incorporate all the colors of a certain pride flag, these would be good for you. I don't think these are something that I will continue to use in the future. Like I said though, the yarn itself is nice. It's very soft. It's a good acrylic yarn. I like it. I'm probably going to buy different colors of it. Yeah, I guess that's all I've got to say. I think that the best one of the bunch is the rainbow one. Honestly, probably just because it's in rainbow order. My next favorite would be this one, just because I like the colors. My least favorites would be this one, which is very sad because this is my flag, and this one. Anyway guys, that is all. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you have used this yarn and what your opinion on it is. Did you expect it to be stripes? Did you expect it to be a jumble? Did you like it? Did you not like it? I want to hear. Subscribe to my channel if you want more content from me. If you want me to review any different yarns, let me know. That sounds like a fun idea. And now I must go. So, thanks for watching. Bye.